Microsoft Word Chapter 7, Project 1E, Selecting, Inserting, and Deleting Columns and Rows. Step number 1, make sure you're in 7-tables. Step number 2, the table style applied to the bottom table removed row border grid lines. If you do not see dashed row border grid lines in the bottom table, turn on the display of non-printing grid lines by positioning your insertion point in the table. Okay, so I don't have mine, so I'm going to click in my table, and then I'm going to click on Table Tools Layout right here. And then I'm just going to go right over here in the table group where it says View Grid Lines. And did you see all those nice little grid lines show up for me? So that's all you have to do is go to Table Tools Layout, Tables Group, View Grid Lines. Okay? Step number 3, select a column and apply formatting by completing the following steps. 3A, click in any cell in the first column in the top table. Okay, so we're switching back to the top table. You know, the book has you jumping back and forth, top table, bottom table, so be really careful. Now that I said that, I'll be the one to mess it up, right? 3B, make sure the Table Tools Layout tab is active. If not, just click on it. Click the Select button in the Tables group, which is right here. Okay, and we want to select Column, which was a really long way to go and just get that little black arrow. But whatever, you learned how to do it. 3C, with the first column selected, press Ctrl-I to remove the italic formatting. Okay, and then press Ctrl-B to apply bold formatting. So we went from italics to bold in our first column. All right, step number 4, select a row and apply formatting by completing the following steps. Click in any cell in the first row of the bottom table. Okay, so this is the first row of the bottom table. Okay, click the Select button in the table group and then click Select Row. C, with the first row selected in the bottom table, press Ctrl-I to apply italic formatting. Okay, pretty easy. Step number 5. Insert a new row in the bottom table and type text in the new cells by completing the following steps. Click in the cell containing the text 60 days. Okay, so it's right there, 60 days. 5B, click the Insert Above button in the Rows and Columns group. Okay, so see right here where it says Rows and Columns? We want to insert above. And remember, if you hit the wrong thing, just hit undo and try again. Step C, type 30 days in the first cell. Okay, so we're going to click right here, 30 days. And we're going to do Control-Tab, right, in the next cell. So you tabbed over to the next cell. Now Control-Tab to indent, right? And what do I want? 0.85%? 0.85%. Okay, and we're going to go to that next row, and we're going to Control-Tab again to indent, and I want 0.81%. Right? Right. All right, step number 6. Insert two new rows in the top table. All right, so we're coming back up to the top table, right? Insert 2 new rows in the top table by completing the following steps. 6A, select the 2 rows of cells that begin with the names Cecilia Nordyke and Regina Stahl. Okay, Cecilia and Regina again. Okay. B, click the Insert Below button in the Rows and Columns group. All right, Rows and Columns group, Insert Below. Now, click any cell of the top table to deselect those new rows. Step number 7, insert a new row in the top table by positioning the mouse pointer at the left side of the table next to the borderline below Regina Stahl. Okay? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, right here. See where it says Regina Stahl? Do you see a little plus sign right there? Go ahead and click it. That inserts a row. Did you know that? So that's your little Insert Row button. So that was pretty easy, right? Now, type the following text into the new cells. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause and type this in. You pause the video and get all yours typed in. Okay, so once you have all that typed in, obviously you should go back and check for errors. And you do notice that it took on the formatting. We didn't have to make that bold or anything. It already did it. All right. Step number 9. Delete a row by completing the following steps. 9A. Click in the cell containing the name Les Cromwell. Oh, I don't think Les is going to be with us long. All right. Step B. Click the delete button and the rows and column group, and then click delete rows. Okay? So here is our rows and columns group. Here is delete, and this says delete rows. Even though it's one row, it says rows, it's fine. Click it. Now, if you deleted the wrong row, just hit undo. It'll pop right back, and you can try again. Step 10. Insert a new column in the top table by completing the following steps. 10A. Position the mouse pointer immediately above the borderline between the first and the second columns in the top table until the insert column icon appears. See that right there? That's what you want to get. And that put a column in right in between. If you mess that up, just hit undo and try again. Step 11. Type the following text into the new cells. Okay? So just, I'm going to pause the video. You pause the video, type real quick, and then we'll come back. Okay, after you have all of their titles typed in, of course, go back and check for any typographical errors, and you're ready to save this and move on to the next video.